start? I saw somebody, right? Is it start? Okay. Thank you. From the airport, I hear. We can start the time. 5 minutes to 12. 5 minutes to 12? Okay. We're going to start now. Sorry. We'll start now and then go to
I started it already.
You started already?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Started already?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we're going to start now. And then we're going to start with a song. And you guys just, we're going to do social distancing, yes. We're going to start with a song. We'll sing the national anthem and then we'll start. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's follow it to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. We are here because we have a tyrant in that building, Muhammadu Buhari. This is a man on 20th of October. He sent soldiers to Lekki to kill peaceful, unarmed NSAS protesters. What were they asking for? They were asking for good governance. Good governance, that's all they were asking for. They did not come with guns. This is a man that is rehabilitating Boko Haram that are killing people. He said they're having graduation parties. Boko Haram. Government did parties for them, brought cake, brought canopies, and then he sent soldiers. When his son, Yusuf had an accident, research it, Google it. I prayed for Yusuf, I cried for him. And then you now send big soldiers to go and kill the children of Nigerians that were praying for you when your own son had an accident. And look at this man now. He's been in office for 5 years. In that 5 years, he has budgeted 10.2 billion for Aso Rock Clinic. That's $26 million. You mean that in that 5 years, you cannot build even one hospital that can treat you and other Nigerians? When I was coming here, some people were saying, okay, what did PDP do? What did PDP do? The reason Nigerians voted PDP out is because this man, Muhammadu Buhari, said, I can do better than PDP. Okay, at least PDP, Jonathan, he built National Trauma Center, the only National Trauma Center in Nigeria. He built cancer centers in 4 of the 6 political zones. This man has been in office. What hospital has he built? He left Nigeria on the day that doctors were on strike. The day that they began their strike. Only 5% of Nigerians have access to doctors. Only 5%. And look at what's happening here. You are not building hospitals for people, and then you are now coming here to come and enjoy the best of the health sector in a country that has law and order. Why can't you do that in your own country? Ask me, why can't you do that in your own country? As I speak right now, 8 RCCG members are with bandits. They've been abducted in a forest in Kaduna. We don't know what's happening to them. We've been praying for them to be released. Children, they said it was 8, some people say it was 14, who have been abducted. We don't know what's happening to them. This man, his Minister of Defense told us that, why are you running away from Boko Haram? Why can't you stay and self-defense? We don't have guns. The useless Minister of Defense that was saying that came with armed guards. Look at that. His children are schooled here in England. He has not built a single school for Nigerians. Because his children are schooled here, if he's sick, they all come here. His wife shops here. What kind of thing is this? Now, I don't know if you saw the report. 3 days ago, Bloomberg came out and said, this year, Nigeria is going to have the highest unemployment rate on earth. Bar none. On earth. 33% of the population unemployed. And then this man has come here, his useless Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed, said, if any entrepreneur goes on CNN to go and advertise, they will fine you. These are entrepreneurs that are using their own money to advertise on CNN to attract foreign direct investments to Nigeria. And then you are saying that you are going to fine these people. Then this man, who is the head of that government, has now run here to come and give employment to British doctors. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Look at that. He met a foreign debt of $10.2 billion. As I speak to you today right now, Nigeria is owing $36 billion. Where is the money gone? Where is money gone? Look at this now. In America, California, Martinez, Shell, Petroleum Development Corporation, sold a profitable refinery for $1.2 billion. 175,000 barrels per day capacity refinery. This man, Buhari, who has not built a single hospital, said he wants to use 1.5 billion to repair his own refinery that is not profitable. I mean, what kind of thing is that? Ask yourself this question. Who is safe in Nigeria? Who?
Nobody.
No one. Who is safe in Nigeria? Where is safe in Nigeria?
Nowhere.
Nobody is safe in Nigeria. Listen, we going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house to chase Buhari out of town. Sing with me.
Hey! We going down to Abuja house.
We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house to chase Buhari out of town. Sing with me. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house to chase Buhari out of town. Nigeria is the third most insecure country in the whole world, according to the Global Terrorism Index. They are fighting a war in Syria. Syria is more secure than Nigeria.
Can you imagine that?
Syria is more secure. The only two countries in the world that are more insecure than Nigeria, Afghanistan and Iraq. The man said, okay, he was coming to fight corruption. Now, according to Transparency International, Nigeria is more corrupt today than at any time in our history.
Buhari, show your face.
Shame!
Shame!
Show your face.
25 billion, his own minister, the memo was leaked. 25 billion.
He's a dead guy.
25 billion was missing at NNPC. They said that contracts were given with 25 billion. No investigation was given. They said 2016, July, that they did a panel and they are going to tell us who owns the Ikoyi apartment billions. Have they told you?
No, not till
Who
tomorrow.
owns the Ikoyi apartment? We want to know. Have they told you?
No.
2 years Aisha Buhari's ADC was arrested for siphoning billions, not millions, billions. Has he been arrested?
No.
So has he been tried?
No.
The case was just swept under the carpet. Swept under the carpet. Look, this man is not running a government. He is running a criminal enterprise. According to Farouk Morogi, his nephew, who he made his special assistant, was selling recharge cards. Sunday Sabiu Yusuf was selling recharge cards.
Yes.
In Daura. Today, he is a trillionaire, according to Farouk Morogi. Farouk Morogi, for those who don't know, was a former insider in the Buhari camp. And this man says that he's going to fight corruption. Right now, in Nigeria, we are so indebted to their knees that every year now, under Buhari, apart from 2015, we are spending more money servicing debt than we are spending on infrastructure. More money servicing debt. Now listen to this. We are not repaying debts. Don't let them deceive you. We are servicing debt. What that means is that we are paying the minimum amount on the debt. The minimum amount that we are not. The interest is still there. It is going up and up and up. Okay. In that case, how are we going to do it? We have to be prudent, right? This man budgeted 3.2 billion for food and travel last year. This year, he now increased it by 200 billion. It's now 3.4 billion for food and travel. What is he doing? What is he doing with that money?
Anybody
What is
to
Nigeria?
come outside.
What is that talking to Nigeria?
It's going to get louder.
Listen to this, we are going to sing that song again. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house to chase Buhari out of town.
Come on. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house to send Buhari out of town. Buhari, come outside.
We going down to
Shameless
Abuja
drummer.
house.
We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house to send Buhari out of town. Come out and go back to Nigeria.
Buhari. I said that he is an Olori Buruku. And then Buhari came and they said, why should I use that word on Buhari? Who knows what Olori Buruku means? Who is Yoruba here? I can interpret it, but I want someone else to interpret it. Who is Yoruba here that can interpret Olori Buruku?
Somebody with a bad head.
Okay, now, if you came into a country, you met an employment rate at 9.78%, and then after 5 years, it is now 33%, do you have good head?
No.
If you came into a country, and then that country was 136 in the Corruption Perception Index of Transparency International, and today we are now 148. That's a
bad head. Bad head.
So why is I should not call him Olori Buruku?
You won't stand there.
Buhari is an Olori
You
Buruku.
won't stand there.
Look at that. In Nigeria, when December 12, 2015, his government killed 487 Shiites. Shiites, are they Christian?
No.
Most of them, they are Northerners. Am I a Muslim? Am I a Northerner? I was the first person to condemn it. And I said then, please research it, go and Google. I said, if we do not stick up for the Shiites that he killed, he will come after us. Yeah. When he killed the Shiites, there were 28 infants there. I mean, what an infant, I'm not saying a child. Infants, the pictures we put them of the infants that died in Zaria. How can you kill infants? How can you kill? This man is here now after snuffing out life in Nigeria. After snuffing out life in Nigeria, he has come here to come and now sniff in life.
No, he won't have it.
No. This man, he must go back to Nigeria.
He won't have it.
He must go back to
Somebody is
Nigeria.
at your gate. Why are you not coming out?
Buhari, you must go back to Nigeria.
Buhari,
This man is a killer.
Nobody has come and speak.
If you are the
man
bona
is a
fide
killer.
landlord,
Listen to
come
this,
outside.
Tom, listen to this.
Buhari,
The
go
man is a coward.
He is.
He's a coward. Do you know why he's a coward?
Come outside.
Do you know why he's a coward? Without guns, this man cannot do anything. He lost election. What did he do when he lost election? If you remember, he started to cry. He was crying.
Yes.
People thought that he was crying for Nigeria. No, he was crying because he craved power and he did not get it. Okay, now he has gotten power. What has he used the power to do? What has he used the power to do? Dangote was the richest black man in the world. He's still the richest black man in the world. 2015, when this man came in, Dangote was worth how much? $25 billion. Today, as I speak to you right now, please check it on Google. Dangote is worth less than half of that amount. So it affects everybody. The rich also cry. The poor cry. Look at this right now. In Nigeria, 2015, when this man came in, a bag of rice, 8,000 naira. How much is a bag of rice now in Nigeria?
48,000 or something like that.
And then Nigerians now, they were paying 87 naira for fuel. This man came and said that he was going to make fuel. Think about what he said now. He was going to slash the price of fuel. How much is fuel in Nigeria right now? 221 naira. So what is it that what benefit has Nigeria had in having Muhammadu Buhari in power?
Zero.
What benefits? Who can tell me one benefit of Buhari power?
Suffering and smiling. Suffering and smiling.
Not even smiling.
Because we are courageous people. Because we are courageous, we keep just posting it to the world.
Okay, now listen now.
Outside.
Everybody here, have your mask on.
Yeah, we've got mask on, don't worry.
Have your mask on. I don't want to accuse you. Oh, you're exempted, right? Okay, have your mask on. I'm going to put my mask on in a bit when I finish speaking. Now, here's the thing I'm saying. This man, Muhammadu Buhari, but this man, Muhammadu Buhari, has come here to this country. Do you know how many days Buhari has been in England?
No, this is United Kingdom. This is not Lekki Toll Gate.
It's okay. We need to group ourselves in groups of six. Let the police say, groups of six.
So which one are you from?
This is not Lekki Toll Gate.
And I'm told you something. I said, 6 people. We are currently president of Nigeria. We killed in Nigeria protesters. Protesters, yes. We killed protesters. And then we have now come here. We not in hospitals in Nigeria. And then he's come here to meet his doctor. So what we're saying is that we are asking him to go back to Nigeria. We are not being violent. We have not been
They kill innocent protesters and it's coming here to England. It's coming to get himself while his own citizens are suffering every day, dying of malaria, common diseases that shouldn't be happening. They're dying, and he's here. No, we're not going to have it. We're not going to have it. It's not happening. You have to go back. You have to go back to Nigeria. You're going to be the goes back to Nigeria. You have to go
There's
back.
no organizer. Okay, what's your proof? No, there's no group. We're just citizens.
Concerned citizens.
I want only 6 people.
Concerned
Yeah,
citizens.
I said I want only 6 people. Yeah, and I've been trying to discuss. I said that all the rest you go. I want only 6 people.
Are you here overnight or just every day? Or?
No, we're not going to disturb him tonight.
No.
We're just going to be here in the daytime till he goes back.
And then you come back tomorrow.
We'll come back tomorrow.
Please, come.
What we can do, we have to like,
Have I committed a
No,
crime?
that's fine, yeah. The main concern is...
Good, I have not committed a crime. Do I have the right to a chance? Absolutely. Can I go back?
we're not going to.
You seem.
No. Have I knocked on the door?
No.
Have I touched the door? No. Now we are going back.
Yes.
Open. We are going back. There is some. Thank you, Reno.
Buhari out of town. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house.
To chase Buhari out of town.
Right now, going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house to chase Buhari out of town. Baba Buhari, people are at your gate. Come downstairs. Baba Buhari, people are at your gate. Come downstairs. Come downstairs, Baba Buhari.
Thank you.
The police are here, but they can't. No one. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house to chase Buhari out of town. He's gotta go. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house. We going down to Abuja house to chase Buhari out of town.
Now listen, I've promised the police that I'm going to be leaving. We have The right to peaceful protest.
Yeah.
I myself personally, I'm going to be leaving. I told promisers, you guys remain here, but be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. No violence. Be peaceful.
No, no time for that.
No violence. Be peaceful. Now, we are insisting that Buhari must go back to Nigeria. Yeah. I flew in here at great expense, at great risk. I'm not even eating at all. I came straight from the airport here because my country is important to me. Look at the only thing I flew with me. I flew with this. Nigeria Airways. That's to show you how proud I am of Nigeria. Nigeria Airways.
All right.
I flew with that. My toothbrush is here. My change of everything is here. I flew with Nigeria Airways. The colors I'm wearing, look at that. Yeah. White, green. I am proud of Nigeria, but I'm not proud of Nigeria's leaders. I am proud of Nigeria, but I'm not proud of Nigeria's leaders. This man is not a leader. He is not running a government, he is running a criminal enterprise. And Nigerians have the right to good leadership. Yes. How can Rwanda have a better access to doctors than Nigeria?
Imagine.
How can Rwanda? Things are so bad that 88% of Nigerian doctors say they want to leave Nigeria and go travel abroad because they are not being well cared for. Meanwhile, this man, he budgeted how much? 37 billion to renovate the National Assembly. 37 billion to renovate the National Assembly. Our doctors are not being well paid. Now think about that. 37 billion. So I promised the police that I'm going to be going, you know, but let us, come behind me, come behind me, come behind me. Yeah, take that, take that. So I promised the police that I will be leaving and I'm going to be leaving. But you guys can stay. The police said that you guys can stay. And we are going to continue and we are going to be peaceful. Bless you. Bless you all. 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 Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Who took a picture of the policeman? You need, okay, can you send it from? Don't take a picture, I'll take you.
Say what you have to say, yeah.
Listen, that country is
Say your own talk.
No, the country's done. I don't know. My opinion, the country is done. Everyone is just do their own thing.
Everyone's talk should be heard. Say your own
The country is done. Everyone just do your own thing. Just give everyone a referendum. That's all I'm saying.
How do we get referendum?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Revolution is how we get referendum.
I don't know. That's the way forward.
We
Anyway,
need referendum by revolution. We need to have revolution in Nigeria.
That's all I'm saying.
We need to get rid of the
Nigeria
tyrant.
has worked for 60 years. I don't know what you want.
It never worked.
Nigeria has never worked.
Never worked.
You guys don't have to leave. You guys don't have to leave. I come to the police, but you guys don't have to leave now. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Mark,
Can I get a shot of you just holding the flag up outside the gate?
Mark, hold this one.
Thanks.
No, it is what it is. Like, that's what we say. Yeah, it's like speaking to your ears. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't work, so.
We have to hear all voices. We're all here. We all have to chase him out.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. God bless you.
That's one now.
Okay. Bless you, bless you, bless you.
What's your name, sorry?
Just ask them, they'll tell you.
Yoruba Nation.
How do you turn it off? How do you turn it off?